Entertainer by Scott Joplin. Style of music is called ragtime, which is short for ragged timing. The form of music uses what's called syncopation, which is your hands playing at different rhythms from each other, which is quite challenging, but great fun once you start to get the hang of it. This version is a slightly simplified version from the original. The original is really complex. Simplified, but still not simple, still quite tricky. So let's take it from the start. The introduction. Now what I've got is, at the start only, both hands are playing the same thing at the same time. That's called playing in unison. And so I'll show you the right hand first of all. It starts way up here in the highest D on my keyboard. I hope you can see that at the edge of your screen. I'll show you down here, because what you do is you play it way up high and then you come down one octave, you come down to the next D and you do the same thing. So I'll show you down here where it's easier to see. So I've got finger 4 starting on D and I'm going D, E, C, A. That's fingers 4, 5, 3, 1. Then finger 2 plays B and my thumb stretches down to G. So you do up high, down, and then down again. This time it changes a little at the end. We go 4, 5, 3, 1, 2, and then 1 plays A this time. Cross over finger 2 to G sharp, and then my thumb plays G. Okay? And then I do a massive big chord, which is thumb is on B, and this is back up here, so middle C is here, so it's the B above middle C. Finger 2 is playing D, and finger 5 is playing a G. Nice and loud, strong chord like that. And then our main melody starts. So thumb is on D just next to middle C. Finger 2 plays D sharp, your thumb immediately goes under to E, and you stretch up with finger 5 to the note C. And then you do E, C again. Okay, then we move along to the right. Our thumb takes over on the same C that I've just been playing with finger 5. And we go C, D, D sharp with finger 3, and then I'm going to slide finger 3 off the black key onto the white key, like that. Okay, so I've got C, D, D sharp, E, and then I go a simple 1, 2, 3, C, D, E, stretch my thumb down to B, finger 2, D, thumb comes back to C. I'll put that together. The next section starts the same with a D, D sharp, E, C, E, C, E, C, and here it changes, and this happens. So let's see what happens here. So I'm going to play 3, 2, 1 on A with finger 3, G with finger 2, and then finger 1 is going to play F sharp. So if I keep my fingers down here, that's very tricky, very awkward. So I push my hand a little bit forward, slide in amongst the black keys, like that. All right, much more comfortable. So immediately what I do after that, finger 2 is going to play the next note, but it's going to play A. So I have to hop over the middle of the 3 black keys, and then I play C with finger 3, and 5 plays E. So you start with your hand in a closed position, and then it opens up, so you've got gaps between each of the fingers playing each of the notes, and the phrase finishes with a D, C, A, D. So that's D with finger 4, C with 3, thumb plays A, D. We'll do the whole line. Then repeat the whole of the first phrase again, including this bit. And we've got the end bit. Now what we've got is a lot of repetition here. So it goes. Now it can help with a passage such as this to put a little accent, a little emphasis on, in this case, the note E with finger 3. Like that, a little extra push. So I'm going with my thumb on C, finger 2 on D, finger 3 on E. It's going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, and then again 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, Exactly the same one more time. 3, 1, 2, 3. Stretch my thumb down to B, just like we did before. B, D, C. That bit at the end goes. And that's the tune. So, let's look at the left hand part. I'll show you the left hand on its own, and then I'll talk a little bit about how they work together. So for most of this, the notes can be detached. In other words, not joined up and connected like they usually are, not legato. Gaps between them. So it starts with finger 5 on the C, below middle C, and then 3 plays E, F with finger 2, E again with finger 3. G with your thumb twice, and then just move your hand up and you get C, G, C. So you have to open out your hand a little bit. Thumb plays middle C, stretch finger 2 to G, and down to the C that we started with finger 5. And then it starts the same for the second phrase. C, E, F, E, and then this time we do D with finger 4, F sharp with finger 2, G with our thumb, and then all the way down to the low G. Again, I hope you can see that at the far side of your screen with finger 5, and we do a little run up G, A, B with 5, 4, 3. First phrase repeats. Then we have the final section. Now this is legato, this is joined up, so I'm starting with my thumb and middle C, and I'm going to go down to B flat with finger 2. It's that key there, you can see the right one of the group of 3 black keys, and then my thumb is going to go under to play A. The next black key down, A flat, and then G with finger 3 twice, and we get this pattern again. C, G, C, 1, 2, 5. I'll do that bit again. C, B flat, thumb under to A flat, G, twice, C, G, C. There you go. So now let's put them together. So the introduction for the left hand is the same notes as we did with the right hand, but obviously because our hands are built slightly differently to each other, we have to use some different fingers. So we're going to go, so I've got finger 2 on D, thumb on E, 3 plays C, 5 plays A, and I can do either 4 on B and stretch 5 down, or move 3 down, whatever you're more comfortable with. I tend to do it like that with just a little stretch, but not everyone's comfortable with that, so I might find that a bit easier. And the final phrase way down here, I do 2, 1, 5, 2, 1, 3, 5, and then I'm going to bring my thumb down to the note B, so I get that little run down. B, A flat, G. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when I'm doing my big fat chord with my right hand, I'm going to do 2 Gs, if you can stretch it. The lowest G on your keyboard and the next G with your thumb at the same time. So together. And then the right hand leads off. And as you hit E with your thumb, that's when the first note comes out with your left hand. So go together, right, together, right, left. Okay. Got it? That's the ragged timing that we're talking about. That's the ragtime. Right hand leads D, D sharp, and you've got together, left hand C, right E, C on its own, E, and then right C as left E, and then EC right hand before you go F. Then you've got those 3 notes, C, D, D sharp, and as you hit the E, you've got G with your thumb here. So it's together, right 1, 2, 3, left thumb again. You've got B, D, and as you hit C with your right thumb, you also hit C with your left thumb. C, boom, boom. Second phrase starts the same. Then, so as we hit F sharp with your right thumb, we've got the D here. So you've got that run of 1, 2, 3, 4 notes together with it on F sharp, and then after the top one, E, we've got our F sharp down in our left hand. And again, 3 more notes with your right hand, and then together there, and your left goes. So you've got G, A, and as you hit the B, the right hand's playing the next bit. Complicated? Yes, it is. So let's do it again. Now, so naturally my finger 2 is going to play this E on my left, so this C with my left hand, as my right thumb is playing E here. Let's move my hand along. Just as the first line. So then we've got our ending. So our right hand is going. So we're going right 1, 2, and as you hit 3, that's when the left C comes in with your thumb. The B flat comes in the gap after the first time you've got back up to C. Up to E, that is. Then 1, 2, 1. Again, this E here. In the gap. E again. In the gap. So let's look at that. So the right hand, the magic note seems to be E, and the left hand is either playing at the same time or just after. So it's together, after, together, after, together, after, and then we've got C's together. Okay, hope you made sense of all of that. Have some fun with it. I'll see you all soon.